Hello fellow sickos, T-Dub here, and welcome to my streamer conscious style video on the most underrated Zelda dungeon. Now, for me that comes from the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now, which dungeon from this game could that be? Well, there's a few we could choose from: Woodfall, Snowhead, Great Bay, Stone Tower, or the Moon! But which one is it? Well, we'll find out in due time. But first, we must prepare. First, let's get some infinite magic from the milk bar. Just gotta wait for it to open at 10 p.m. Any minute now. Any minute, and we're open! 200 rupees, son of a Ganondorf. Time to get my emergency stash. Boom! And with that, I can have 10 monies. And with monies comes infinite magic. Now for me to show off how quickly I can read music notes in this game, because I need to be good at something in life, right? Now for the dungeon proper, aka the Great Bay Temple! What truly makes this a dungeon I never really mind playing through is how simple the overall design is. First off, after making our way into the main central room with the spinning gimmick, all we have to do is proceed through the rooms from the top all the way to the bottom. That will lead us to the first mini-boss who kicked my ass something fierce. Really glad I collected all those heart pieces. After whooping his anal cavity raw and collecting the ice arrows, we can backtrack and fight a much easier mini-boss, and I do mean much easier, in order to get the boss key. From there, we freeze this waterfall so we can enter this room and use some custom platforms to activate this pump. By the way, using ice arrows to create platforms is super easy, barely an inconvenience one might even say, despite what some nay thinkers may belch out. Nevertheless, from here we go back into the first room, reverse the rotation of the blades, and repeat the process of going through linear rooms until we reach the dungeon boss. I know I skipped over a lot of complexity of solving puzzles, but those are easy enough to conquer. The main thing I want to get across with this video is just how easy it is to navigate the Great Bay Temple. For years and years, I've heard folks state that not only is it confusing, but it's more so than the water temple from Ocarina of Time. Excuse me? Baking powder? Worse than water temple? You can get the hell out of my house with that kind of nonsense, Sonny Jim and or Jane. The water temple is still one of, if not the most tedious Zelda dungeon to play through, and is only mildly better in the remake for 3DS. Great Bay, however, is a breeze, and to prove it, here's how long it took me to record everything in this video. Not just Great Bay, but everything from the time I hit record to stopping the recording, and I can tell you that it took me twice as long to navigate the water temple. I am fully aware that not everyone likes linear dungeon designs, but then again, I've never really been everyone. That much is crystal clear to those who have been around my channel long enough. Oh, and no, I generally don't collect stray fairies, as I find that task to be a bit tedious, and honestly, I've never been a fan of collectibles and dungeons for any game, really. Just let me play through the dungeon and get on to the actual fun parts of the game. Maybe one day I'll look at this game proper, but that's enough for now. I do believe, I do declare, so on and so forth. So let's take this game and throw it over yonder. Yay! Now as for next time, we're going to be taking a look at this little ditty. Yeah, I can't believe that after all this time, I still have not reviewed WCW vs. the World. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to take a look at this one. Should be fun. Thank you all for watching, and have a perfect rest of your day.